Well, we got all of our errands done. A little bit of back and forth. It is now raining. We went to, let's see here, what all did we do? We went to Sam's Club, we went to Walmart, we went to Home Depot, we went to Planet Fitness, we went to Natural Grocers.
I'm trying to figure out the directions because it's making us go a really weird way, so I don't know if that's the right time to be doing this. But
Back, live. Rachel just totally yelled at me for no reason at all.
You're on this for 6 miles.
I'm on this for 6 miles. It's probably hard to hear us because of the turbulence, but we are en route. We are on our way to our next adventure. We're going to stay at this place. We'll see. We'll see if we get there first, and then if we get there, we'll see if we like it as much as we did the previous year. It was last year, right?
Yes. So today we went to shower, we did groceries, we went to Sam's Club, we threw away our garbage.
I had to walk all that into the store too. No garbage cans at Las Cruces Walmart outside of the store. I had 3 bags of dog poop. Yes, we clean up after our dog. And then 2 Walmart bags full of garbage in a yogurt container. So I really looked like I was moving in there. So yeah, that's that. We got 192 miles to go. It is going to get dark in probably an hour, 40, 50 minutes. That's the wrong time. So it's going to get dark sooner.
That. No, it's going to get dark farther away.
Farther away. Must be from all the runoff.
Be very careful.
Looking pretty busy. Minnesota, is that them?
What? I don't know. Stop.
Is that Rudy and...
Yeah, that's Rudy. Okay, just keep going. Like, there's not a spot there anyways, right?
I'll have to ask him.
That was him.
It was, right?
Pretty sure.
That's funny.
You meant the people from last year from Minnesota here. I was like, dude, I couldn't tell ya.
Yeah.
Oh, they're outside. They have Starlink. Got packed. They have have the same color cabinets we do.
Really? Oh yeah. Made it without hitting an animal, right? No issues. Should get my toes, even though they're clean. We went to Planet Fitness today. No one likes looking at toes. Unless you're buying feet pictures online of.
Oh, okay.
Too far. What's Rachel cooking?
Poke bowls.
Poke bowls. We bought shrimp. We usually don't do seafood in the van, or fish, poultry.
So that means the bag of shrimp is going to be in the van for all of the days, just ripe.
Oh no, we can put it in a sealed bag or something and set it on the roof, or
Okay, anyways, keep going.
or I'll wash the bag outside.
Sure.
How about that?
Yes.
So yeah, we made it here. Place looks packed. We just got in and we went up this, like, it's pretty washed out here compared to the last time we were here last year, like pretty rutted. But as I said earlier, I don't know if I'll use that clip or not, but we had jumped all over at this place. I think we stayed at 4 or 5 different spots. So we were familiar with this one turnoff. There was a schoolie there, and we went up this rutted road.
The schoolie was in a spot we had been in, but then there was a second spot.
Yeah, there's a second spot that we thought was the honey hole. Still tough to level out there, but we're like, whatever, if it's clear. And we got up there, and there was a van there.
So you couldn't see from the road.
Yeah, you couldn't see the van from the road. I mean, it's dark here. So we just ended up taking the spot. It'll do donkey, as they say, for the evening, and then we'll check and see if anyone heads out tomorrow. As we were pulling in, a couple that we met in White Sands from Duluth, Minnesota. They're
4 days ago.
4 days ago. They're also full-time. They were parked, pretty sure it was them that had the same plate. I sent him a text to see if it was him.
Might not have service, though.
Yeah, they might not have service. And then 2 or 3 spots after them, there was a ProMaster with a couple probably our age. I didn't catch the plate, but Rachel's like, look, they have the same color cabinets as us, and it looked identical. So that's crazy. A trip. Yeah, really crazy. Made it. Rachel's gonna cook. And Zeke, your boy, just ate. Just went for a little walk around the old neighborhood. Yes, you did. Had to worry about coyotes, but we didn't see any. There's loose cattle here, so we'll see if they're out tomorrow.
Did you see any?
No, I didn't. I saw there's a cow pie right next to the van. Remember when he was tied up outside and that cow just came walking right through? It was 2 feet from him. Oh, yeah. I should see if I can find that clip to put in. That was so funny. Zeke was like, thought it was a friend. And then the bulls are the ones with the steers with the horns were across the street. All right, cheers. Looks good.
Thank you.
Does it feel good to be home? By home, I mean in Arizona.
I put soy sauce on yours already, but if you want more salt, like spices.
Homemade poke bowls. Very good.
Cool.
You already ate, dude. When we were here 2 years ago, there was a couple.
We were here 1 year ago.
Okay. The couple that was camped in the spot that we're in had a dog that looked pretty similar to Zeke. Remember? What was his name?
I'm sure it's in my journal, but I don't have that.
I was gonna say, you're usually so good about that. I'll see if I can find a picture and put it in. They had 2 dogs, and the smaller dog, Zeke got close to, or the smaller dog came up to Zeke, and then the bigger dog that kind of looked like Zeke came up and like got real aggressive with Zeke because it was protecting his sister. I think it was a female dog. They were saying one time they went to, I believe it was Utah, wasn't it? To do like the side-by-side stuff. They had a side-by-side that came out of the back of their trailer. went to Utah, and there was a screen that covers up the back door after they drop it down and ride the side-by-side out. And they were side-by-siding all day. Usually we just leave the 2 dogs in there with the screen up and had no issues. They came back and it had thunderstormed, and the smaller dog, had blown out of there, out of the screen, and ran away. Didn't come back. And they sat there for, I think, didn't they say 2 more days? 2 or 3 more days, hoping the dog would come back, and it never came back. And they just figured, coyote got it, an animal, and just attribute it to, unfortunately the dog had passed away or was gone. And then someone, was it like 15 miles down the road or something ridiculous, especially for the size of this dog? It was a smaller dog and older. Said they were just camping, and the dog came right up to their camp, and it had the collar on with the name tag. And so they got a call, 3-4 days later saying, hey, we have your dog. We found your dog. It's alive.
And wasn't it something too, like they were scared to leave where they were at because the dog could come back, but then they also didn't have service too, or something like that?
When they said that, it
made us ill.
Because I was like, oh my, we camp in some very remote locations in just middle of nowhere, BLM, National Forest. If Zeke would run off, what would you do, in the sense of when do you say enough's enough? We've waited here long enough. Obviously if you run out of food or water. When I dropped Rachel off in Las Vegas and she flew to LA, I went outside of Las Vegas into National Forest where Rachel and I had camped before, up into the mountains. And at this one turnaround spot up on the ridge of a mountain, there was a travel trailer there, and it had a sign on it that said lost dog. He was lost here. I want to say it was like a month and a half old, to where not really a good sign. And then remember, we saw a Facebook post too about someone in that exact area, not the same dog, but they had lost a dog up there, and he was staying up there for I think a week or 2.
Oh yeah.
Hoping the dog would come back. I don't think he ever found that dog. And I don't know about the flyer that I saw in that camper, but the story of the people that were camped here, where we're at in Arizona, that we talked to for a while last time we camped here, they did get their dog back. So.
Do something exciting here on camera. Look at your little black fingernails, you little gothic baby.
Oh, now he's trying to be the Gander Mountain cat. Those Gander Mountain cougars that they have up on a rock that are mounted like that. That's what he looks like for sure, up in the store, looking over a perch. He always does that. Both those paws are just like you're a funny boy, but we love you. We're very lucky.